kid, what's that song that goes like, look, I'm floating, disco party? Who sings it? Dollop? Dollop? Of Daisy? Yes, that's a sour cream brand. Then, no. Okay, it goes like this. Pretend I'm sexy brunette pop star. Look, mama floating. Rap break. That sounded like something. That sounded like a song I heard, I think. I want you. Rap break. I need you. Rap break. Look, mama floating. Look, mama floating. Is that anything? Look, mama floating. By Dollop. Okay. Levitating by Dua Lipa. Holy shit, I think that's it. I had no faith you could get there. In fact, I wasn't even sure that this was a real song I had heard. I thought maybe I dreamt it one time. Did you dream Levitating by Dua Lipa and you didn't go record it? Yeah, I dreamt it in like 2002. I really should have laid that down in the studio, you know? Hey kid, what's that song that goes like, pink elephants, pink elephants? Is it Pink Elephants from Dumbo? No, I'm not doing it right. It goes like, pink elephants in drag. What are you watching, Fox News? You think I spend my free time watching cable news? I didn't find her on cable news. I found her, I think she came to me in a dream. She looked like a gay Ronald McDonald. Are you doing okay? I think she was lost, you know, fame has been really hard on her. She got a little discombobulated. I'm gonna keep on dancing with my pink elephants. I'm gonna keep on dancing and then not pay my rent. That girl, you know, come on. She's a lesbian like you. It's Pink Pony Club by Chappell Roan. No, it's actually Karma by Jojo Siwa. No, it's not. I'm just messing with you. I heard she broke up with you guys, and I think that's just pretty funny. We didn't ask for her in the first place. Now we get dumped? The girls are fighting again. The government has shut down, and the blame game has started. And the Republicans, like a knee-jerk reaction, like they just can't help themselves, immediately blame the government shutdown on Democrats wanting to use your tax dollars to give healthcare to illegal immigrants. And the lie detector determined that was a lie. Illegal immigrants don't even qualify for the kind of healthcare they're voting on. Illegal immigrants didn't take Medicaid away. Republicans did. The only reason they're even blaming this one on illegal immigrants is because they couldn't figure out how to blame it on trans people. The government actually shut down because Democrats refused to vote alongside Republicans to strip healthcare from millions of people. And those who weren't losing healthcare, their healthcare premiums were going to go through the roof. Oh, and I bet this has nothing to do with anything. The vote to release the Epstein files was also supposed to be this week. And shutting down the government just so happens to keep that vote from happening. How convenient. But I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything. That's obviously speculation. But sure, put your passive-aggressive little banners on all the government websites, because this is the Regina George presidency. Democrats are fugly and don't deserve healthcare. This is insulting to real Republicans, dude. They think if they add the words illegal immigrant or trans at the end of any sentence, they could get away with anything, like an evil Mad Lib. Trust us, just because the dude you wanted is in charge doesn't mean he's doing a good job or is gonna get you what you want. You think I want to be making political videos? No, I want to be absolutely demolishing my friends in fantasy football. But I gotta do this and keep up with the news because there's a little coup happening and rich people are robbing us blind. We've been telling the Democrats in Congress to finally grow a pair, and they're doing it. They're standing on 10 toes. Standing on bitterness. So I'm not gonna let them be lied about when they're finally displaying a spine. Oh my god, where had you been?
Yo estoy jangueando desde que el Uber era un taxi. Estoy bellaqueando desde que el Insta estaba en Maxi. Con mi tarjeta y una tropeta en los panties. No te respeta si no te grita como Banshee. Tú eres mi Sandy y yo tu Dani Zuko. Canto corrido o te canto con grupo. No soy magician, yo no te hago truco. Traje secreto, pero eso no se supo. Sigo.
Hey kid, what's that song that goes like, bye little baby man, why don't you leave me alone little baby man? Is that a real song or like a problem you're having? Are you being followed? No, it's a song about a man in disguise. A man in disguise as a little boy. No, a boy in disguise as a little man. Is this a song by Boyz II Men? No, but I love them. The song goes like, baby boy, go away. Baby boy, go away. What do you listen to, Mariah? No, not Mariah Carey. Do you mean Baby Girl? That song by Drake? Baby Girl. No, why are you making that sound? Baby Girl. No, it's more like Baby Man. The Boss Baby soundtrack. No, it's by a pop star. I think her father is Domingo. No, that's her daddy. Who's her daddy? Is it me? Hey, what do you want? What do you want? Man, boy. You're talking about Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter. Jess! Now get out. Leave. That song's by JoJo. The good JoJo. What's wrong with you? What, are we starting? Okay. Oh, hello! Welcome to Cooking with Papi. Today, we are going to be making a Puerto Rican classic cocktail called coquito. Or as every white person I know likes to call it, coquito. I can't quit you, coquito. tell them what coquito is. Coquito is like Puerto Rican eggnog, but instead of whatever the fuck is in eggnog, we use coconut and other shit. Now, some people like to use real coconuts and they simmer it and they play real nice with it. We're not doing that. I got all this from Walmart. I got the coconut milk. I can't get coconuts in fucking Phoenix like that. Cream of coconut. Again, you try growing a palm tree out here. Evaporated milk. Do not be fooled. There's real milk in here. It has not evaporated at all. I don't know. False marketing. A sweetened condensed milk, which is just sugary lard in a can. We're going to put all that together. We're going to blend it. We're going to put some spices like this spice. And we're going to put, maybe we're going to put some vanilla extract. Where's my nutmeg? We're going to put some nutmeg. And that's it. People make it complicated. It's not. You know, I hear they're selling this shit at Wendy's now, and I don't know how I feel about that, because coquito is supposed to be made by a Puerto Rican who loves you or who hates you and feels like they have to make it because it's the holidays. Oh, also, if you want it to be alcoholic, just add as much rum as you can handle. You know, when I was little, I used to try to sneak some adult coquito, and my mom would hit me with a wooden spoon. Those were good times, man. All right, so here we go. Some of these ingredients look disgusting, but they taste delicious. I made too much. That's okay, we just take some out. How much of this? Un chimi, you know, like that. Boom. Then you just put this bitch in the blender. Then you just keep it cold in the fridge and give it to anybody you love, okay? Salud. Diablo. Holy shit. You guys like my apron? Coqui. Not related to the coquito, weirdly. Did you know that there were active volcanoes on the moon when dinosaurs were alive? Wild, right? Also, did you know that American doctors are fleeing states with restrictive reproductive health care bans out of fear of being prosecuted? Oh, I know. Des, we just went to fun facts. Well, you're here now, so let's talk. I gave you the volcano thing for free. Certain types of reproductive care can be life-saving. But with the state of reproductive health care law since Roe got repealed, medical professionals are finding themselves in this legal gray area where sometimes they don't know if they're allowed to save you in the state you're in. Don't you just love that? Not as fun as volcanoes on the moon. Trump-appointed Supreme Court justices were the ones who repealed Roe v. Wade, with zero plan on how to protect women after. How strange that they wouldn't consider women's health care at all when passing laws about women's health care. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris has a plan too. It's almost an art form for extreme Republicans to be this negligent. It's almost like complex issues require complex solutions. Something like women and doctors discussing their options and seeing what fits best. If only we had something like that. We can't let Trump back in the White House, okay? Like, if you think it's bad already, it hasn't even started. My mother's first language is Spanish, so sometimes when I talk to her in English, she'll forget a word or two, but not a problem. She'll just create new words no one else was brave enough to use. She took my little cousins to the mall once, and this is what she told me when she got back. She was like, it was so cute. I took the kids on one of those, El Horse Tornado or whatever. You know what it is. I'm sorry. El Horse Tornado? I'm gonna need you to elaborate. And she was like, you know what I'm talking about. You put that attitude down, you put it down. I was like, okay, putting it down. Sorry. She said, don't try me. I'll kick your ass. And I was like, you don't need to kick my ass. Just put me in a horse tornado. I'll be terrified. You think you're funny? Mom, how would you act if someone said that to you in Spanish? Tornado de caballos. That sounds horrifying. She was like, okay, that's pretty funny. Merry-go-round, by the way. It was a merry-go-round. Hey, kid, what's that song that's like, por favor, mira, por favor, can I get 3 por favors to go? Are you having a stroke? Like, what is this? I swear I'm getting the lyrics right. You're not being melodic. You're not throwing a single note at me or recognizable phrase. This has to stop. Por favor. Cubed? Is by that artist who's like my 3rd favorite carpenter right after Bob the Builder and Jesus. Your 3rd favorite carpenter. Por favor. I'm undefeated. I can get there. Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, and this one I was just trying to fuck with you, but you got there. Okay, so when it comes to closing, first things first, I'm the realist. You a big Iggy Azalea fan? There's a right answer. Alright, I'm gonna play your guys' music. You know the deal. Best playlist name wins. And tonight, it's gonna be passive-aggressive voicemails my mother left me. Thank you for the submission, Robin. How brave. Okay, you can't wear Crocs to close the store. Do you have non-slips? We can give you some non-slips, but they're coming out of your paycheck. Ain't that a bitch? You've been here 5 minutes. You already owe me money. So the voicemails playlist, although emotionally resonating, was only 8 minutes. Move on to the next playlist, which just seems to be an audiobook of OJ reading his book, If I Did It. How long do you think till somebody comes up to me and is like, is that Is that OJ? Okay, so at the end of the night, I know what you're thinking. Do we donate any of the stuff that's expired? And the answer is obviously over corporate's dead body. The CEO actually comes by to incinerate it himself. It's the most evil / kind of cool thing you'll ever see. His cabal shows up. My wife is pregnant, and people keep asking me, how's the pregnancy? And I'm just like, I'm chilling. It's going really easy for me. I'm in a lesbian marriage, so I have a wife, and she's kind of handling the tough part. I gotta tell y'all, being the non-birthing parent is a piece of cake. I don't care what anybody says. Some people ask me, Des, how did you do this? You're lesbians. How does this work? Which is fair, because a lot of people think that it takes a man and a woman to have a baby, or a woman and a doctor and a donor. But you could have what I have, which is a complete disrespect for the rules of nature. That's right. I found a third way in which a woman and another woman can make a child, and I will not be sharing what that is. That's for me to know and for you to wonder in awe. All I gotta say is no one had tried it this way yet. You guys are doing it wrong. I said it. Now you figure it out. I actually don't like to answer that question. How did you do it? Not because it's not my job to educate you, but because it's so much more fun to lie. If you just lie to someone who doesn't know how this works, you have a really fun afternoon. The clerk at the store asks how dad is doing, and I go, it's me. I'm mother dad. Da 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 da. And they get real upset. Because here's the thing, I don't identify as non-binary or a woman or a man. I don't identify. You can't get an ID from me. Do you have a warrant? I know my fucking rights. I'm Des, and tomorrow you might go looking for me and realize there was never a Des here. There hasn't been a Des here for 100 years.